podcast. Stock Market Shenanigans Episode 4 CPI Day Frenzy Emergency Edition. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stock junkies of all ages, welcome back to your favorite podcast, Stock Market Shenanigans, where we take the world of finance, put it in a blender with a double shot of espresso, and hit pulse until everything makes sense, or at least makes you laugh. I'm your host, EIP the Bull, your trusted guide through this roller coaster ride we call the stock market. Today, oh boy, today is a special day. I can feel it. There's something electric in the air, something that makes you feel like you should be standing on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, waving papers in the air like it's here 1999. Today, my friends, is CPI Day. You heard that right, Consumer Price Index. It's that magical day when we all gather around our monitors to witness inflation data. But hold on, don't roll your eyes yet, because today we're not just sitting here waiting for the number to drop like we're checking exam results we already know we failed. No. Today's market is already moving up into the news. That's right, it's going up. The NASDAQ, up. S&P 500, up. Even your aunt's third favorite tech ETF is up. We're heading into CPI like we've all got a cheat sheet to the inflation quiz. It's like knowing your dog's going to shred the couch, but being okay with it because, hey, who needs cushions anyway, right? Alright, so here's how it's playing out. Picture this. The NASDAQ is walking into today like it's the prom king at a 1980s high school dance. Looking sharp, confident, and totally ignoring the fact that it might trip on its own feet later. It's all tech all the time. Microsoft, booming. Apple, looking fresher than a newly picked orchard. Amazon, oh, it's laughing in the face of inflation like inflation. What inflation? I'm too busy shipping packages. But let's not forget the S&P 500, shall we? Oh no, that beautiful broad index of everything is strutting through today like it's got some insider knowledge. Financials are flexing like they're back from a gym session. Energy stocks, well, they're looking hotter than your Uncle Bob's grill at the 4th of July barbecue. Even the real estate sector, the part of the market that's usually about as exciting as watching paint dry is up today. It's going to be a weird day when real estate investment trusts are getting in on the action. Now, some of you might be thinking, but EIP, isn't inflation like bad? Shouldn't the market be trembling in its boots right now? Preparing for the CPI to drop like it's the stock market's version of a horror movie plot twist. Oh, my sweet, sweet summer children. You see, that's where the fun begins. Because in true Wall Street fashion, we've all decided to get a little weird with it. You know how, in a horror movie, everyone runs upstairs instead of out the front door? That's today's market. We see the CPI coming, but instead of bolting for safety, we're running headlong into the storm with party hats on. Let me break it down for you. The market is playing a little game I like to call by the rumor, sell the news. You've probably heard that phrase thrown around in finance circles, and usually it's the kind of cryptic Wall Street speak that leaves you more confused than before. But today, oh no, it's crystal clear. Everyone's been whispering about this CPI report for days, nay weeks. Traders have been bracing themselves for impact as if Jerome Powell is going to swoop in like Thanos and snap away half their portfolio. But what's actually happening? Well, all that fear, all that anticipation, it's already been priced in. So now, today, instead of hiding under their desks, traders are pumping up the market like they're at a spin class. Gains, and more gains. So where do we go from here, folks? NASDAQ is popping like the fizzy soda you open too fast. S&P 500 is flexing its muscles. And we're all just vibing in this weird moment where the market is like, inflation, nah, we'll deal with that tomorrow. I mean, really, this is classic Wall Street behavior. There's something about the stock market that just loves defying expectations. It's like the time I tried to explain to my grandma what Bitcoin was. At first she was terrified, then by the end of the conversation she wanted to buy some. That's how the market works, fear, confusion, and then rally. But wait, folks, don't get too comfortable. Because while today we're all partying like it's 1999, there's always that looming threat, that ominous voice from above. Jerome Powell. And he'll say something like, we're monitoring inflation closely, and boom. Traders panic like they just found out their favorite coffee shops out of oat milk. I'm telling you, the second Powell even hints at tightening monetary policy, the market will turn faster than a Tesla on autopilot. We're selling everything, they'll scream. And all those gains from today, poof, gone like a magician's rabbit. But that's tomorrow's worry. Today, it's all smiles and rainbows, baby. Even the most cautious of investors are like, what risk? Tech's booming, financials are rock solid. And even the consumer discretionary sector is acting like people still have money to spend on things they don't need. So what should you do, dear listener, dear viewer? Well, I'm not here to give financial advice, but I'll tell you this: if you're sitting at your desk watching the NASDAQ and S&P climb like they're trying to escape a fire, enjoy the ride. Screenshot that green portfolio, frame it, and show it to your grandchildren someday. But keep one eye on that CPI report, because while the market's doing its happy dance now, the after party might be a different story. Alright, my market maniacs, that's it for today's extended edition of Stock Market Shenanigans. Remember, the market's a circus and we're all just clowns trying to juggle it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more laughs and lessons. And as always, don't forget to tell your friends or your financial advisor to tune in. And remember, my friends, bulls make money, bears make money, but EIP makes jokes on you. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.